Have you ever asked yourself, why do INFJs seem to bear the weight of the world on their shoulders, attracting both admiration and disdain? Imagine a personality so profound that its natural empathy becomes both its greatest strength and most paralyzing weakness. Today, we're diving into the secrets behind the INFJ persona, exploring how their sensitivity and deep emotional insight can spark intense personal growth while also posing serious challenges in their relationships and inner life. In this video, we're unpacking the intricacies of the INFJ personality, the rarest of the Myers-Briggs types, whose paradoxical blend of compassion and intensity creates a life of both light and shadow. INFJs are known for their visionary outlook, their passion for authenticity, and a deep-seated drive to help others. But beneath this caring exterior lies a hidden world where empathy can sometimes become a double-edged sword. For many INFJs, the journey of personal development is not only about harnessing their innate creativity and insight, but also about managing the overwhelming emotions that come with it. In today's exploration, we'll examine the ways in which the INFJ personality navigates the fine line between idealism and disillusionment, and will reveal practical strategies for transforming vulnerability into strength. Whether you're an INFJ or simply intrigued by this enigmatic personality type, this discussion is designed to offer fresh perspectives on both the power and the pitfalls of living with such a profound capacity for empathy. INFJs often find themselves caught in an internal conflict, a battle between their compassionate desire to understand others and the heavy burden of their own emotional experiences. Here are some of the common challenges that INFJs face on their path of personal growth. INFJs are highly attuned to the emotions of those around them. While this sensitivity allows them to connect deeply with people, it also means they absorb the pain, stress, and negativity of their environment. This constant influx of emotions can lead to burnout, anxiety, and an inability to distinguish between their own feelings and those of others. Driven by an idealistic vision, INFJs often set impossibly high standards for themselves. When reality falls short of their lofty expectations, they tend to be self-critical, doubting their own worth and abilities. This relentless pursuit of perfection can stifle creativity and hinder the personal growth that is vital for their development. Due to their intense inner lives and need for meaningful connections, INFJs sometimes struggle with superficial interactions and may feel isolated in a world that values extroversion and quick fixes. Their unconventional way of thinking can lead to misunderstandings with peers and even within close relationships, leaving them feeling alienated and alone. Empathy is at the core of the INFJ identity, but it can also lead to emotional overload. When empathy is not balanced with self-care and healthy boundaries, INFJs can become trapped in cycles of emotional dependency, where helping others comes at the cost of their own well-being. INFJs are dreamers who envision a perfect world, yet they are often confronted with harsh realities that challenge their beliefs. This internal dissonance can lead to disillusionment and a crisis of identity, as they struggle to reconcile their idealistic visions with the imperfections of the world around them. Let's dive deeper into the multifaceted nature of the INFJ personality and explore techniques that can help turn these challenges into opportunities for growth. 1. Understanding the INFJ paradox. The INFJ personality is marked by a profound inner dichotomy. On one hand, they possess an extraordinary ability to understand and empathize with others. On the other hand, this same sensitivity can make them prone to emotional distress. Recognizing that this paradox is a natural part of their identity is the first step toward finding balance. Embracing both the light and the dark aspects of their nature can empower INFJs to cultivate resilience. 2. Developing emotional boundaries. One of the most essential skills for INFJs is learning to set healthy emotional boundaries. Techniques such as mindfulness, journaling, and even seeking professional guidance can help INFJs discern which emotions belong to them and which are being absorbed from others. By practicing self-reflection and regularly checking in with themselves, INFJs can create a protective barrier that allows them to give to others without depleting their own reserves. 3. Embracing imperfection as a path to growth. Perfectionism is a trap that can stifle progress. INFJs must learn that flaws are an inevitable part of being human. Accepting imperfection, and even celebrating it, can open the door to a more authentic and compassionate relationship with oneself. Techniques such as cognitive behavioral strategies, self-compassion exercises, and even creative expression can help INFJs move away from self-criticism and toward a more nurturing self-dialogue. 4. Transforming empathy into empowerment. Instead of viewing empathy as a burden, INFJs can learn to harness it as a powerful tool for positive change. By channeling their sensitivity into creative outlets, such as writing, art, or social activism, they can transform their emotional insights into tangible contributions that benefit both themselves and the wider community. This transformation is not about suppressing empathy but about redirecting it in a way that fosters personal empowerment and societal impact. 5. Integrating mind and heart through balanced living. Balanced living is a multifaceted practice that involves harmonizing mental, emotional, and physical well-being. For INFJs, this might mean establishing routines that incorporate meditation, exercise, and creative expression. By integrating these elements into their daily lives, INFJs can create a structured environment that supports both introspection and active engagement with the world. This approach not only mitigates the risk of burnout but also enhances the overall quality of life. 6. Navigating relationships with authenticity. Relationships can be particularly challenging for INFJs because they often demand both emotional intimacy and independence. Learning to communicate their needs effectively and establishing mutual respect in relationships is crucial. Whether in personal friendships or professional settings, INFJs can benefit from being open about their boundaries and the ways in which their sensitivity shapes their interactions. This transparency can lead to deeper, more authentic connections and reduce the likelihood of misunderstandings. 7. The role of self-care in personal transformation. Self-care is not a luxury but a necessity for INFJs. Engaging in regular self-care practices, such as meditation, reading, creative hobbies, and spending time in nature, can provide the much-needed respite from the emotional demands of the world. By prioritizing self-care, INFJs can maintain their inner equilibrium and ensure that they have the strength to support others without losing themselves in the process. 8. Harnessing the power of community. Despite their tendency toward introspection, INFJs often thrive in communities that share their values and passions. Whether it's joining a book club, participating in social activism, or engaging in online forums dedicated to personal growth, finding a supportive network can make a world of difference. Such communities not only provide validation and understanding, but also serve as a reminder that even the most solitary souls can find strength in togetherness. Empowering yourself as an INFJ requires integrating practices that foster emotional balance, self-awareness, and creative expression into your everyday life. By engaging in intentional activities that nourish both your inner world and your external environment, you can begin to reclaim your energy, develop resilience, and cultivate a sense of personal empowerment. Here are some practical exercises that you can incorporate into your daily routine to support your growth and well-being. As an INFJ, you're particularly susceptible to picking up on the emotions of others. One of the key challenges is distinguishing between your feelings and those you absorb from others. A simple but powerful exercise to practice is mindful reflection. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes each morning or evening to sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. As you inhale and exhale, mentally check in with your emotions. Ask yourself, how am I truly feeling right now? Next, bring awareness to the energy around you. Do you feel any emotional influence from other people? It might come from work, family, or even news or social media. Acknowledge that these feelings aren't necessarily yours. Visualize yourself surrounded by a protective light or barrier that helps filter out external emotional influences. Reflect on whether your emotions are aligned with your true feelings or if you've absorbed someone else's mood. As you continue this practice, you'll develop a heightened awareness of your emotional boundaries, which will help you respond to situations from a place of clarity, not emotional overwhelm. This exercise encourages emotional awareness and gives you more control over your emotional responses, allowing you to stay grounded in your own truth. Gratitude journaling is a transformative exercise that allows you to shift your focus from what's missing in your life to what's abundant. As an INFJ, it's easy to get caught up in idealism or focus on what could be improved. This exercise is a daily reminder of all the good things that are already present in your life. Every evening, take 5 minutes to write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. The small, everyday things are often the most powerful. For example, you might write, "I'm grateful for a quiet morning coffee, I'm grateful for the support of a close friend, or I'm grateful for my creativity today." Be specific in your entries. Instead of just writing, "I'm grateful for my family," try something like, "I'm grateful for the warmth and understanding my sister showed me today when I was feeling down." On days when you're struggling, push yourself to find something small to appreciate. You'll be amazed at how the act of noticing even the smallest moments of joy can shift your mindset over time. Gratitude journaling strengthens your ability to recognize abundance in your life, reduces feelings of scarcity or dissatisfaction, and nurtures a mindset of positivity that can empower you to face daily challenges with resilience. As an INFJ, you have a rich inner world that craves creative expression. Whether it's writing, painting, music, or any other form of artistic expression, tapping into your creativity can be one of the most empowering ways to release pent-up emotions and insights. Dedicate a set amount of time each day to a creative activity. It doesn't matter whether you're good at it or not. What matters is the process of expressing yourself. Set aside 15 to 30 minutes each day to engage in your chosen creative activity. If you love writing, start a journal, write short stories, or even poetry. If you're into art, grab some paints, sketch, or try digital creation. Play music or experiment with a new instrument if that's more your style. Allow yourself to explore without judgment or the pressure to produce something perfect. The goal is to let your emotions flow freely without censorship. Creative expression allows INFJs to channel their complex feelings and thoughts in a way that feels meaningful, helping to release internal tension and promote emotional clarity. This form of empowerment can also inspire new perspectives and innovative ideas. Identify small ways you can serve others each day. It could be as simple as lending a listening ear to a friend or helping a colleague with a task. If you're more ambitious, consider volunteering your time or using your creative talents to support a cause you care about. Ensure that the acts of service you engage in are aligned with your values and don't overextend you. Service should feel fulfilling and empowering, not burdensome. Acts of service provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment, reminding you that your gifts are valuable. Helping others can also create a positive feedback loop, lifting your own mood and confidence while making a meaningful difference in the lives of others. By incorporating these practical exercises into your daily routine, INFJs can build the emotional resilience and self-empowerment needed to navigate the complexities of their personality. Empowerment doesn't come from avoiding challenges, it comes from facing them head-on, with compassion for yourself and the courage to grow. At its core, the journey of an INFJ is one of deep self-discovery and continuous evolution. Every challenge faced is an opportunity to learn more about oneself and to recalibrate one's approach to life. The process may be fraught with emotional turbulence, but it is also marked by moments of profound clarity and growth. Embracing the journey with all its ups and downs is what ultimately leads to a richer, more fulfilling existence. In summary, the INFJ personality is a study in contrasts. a beautiful amalgamation of empathy and intensity, vulnerability and strength. By understanding the hidden truths of their nature, INFJs can begin to see their challenges not as insurmountable obstacles but as stepping stones to personal transformation. Key insights include the importance of setting emotional boundaries, the value of embracing imperfection, and the transformative potential of redirecting empathy into creative and empowering outlets. Whether it's through mindful practices, self-care routines, or the support of a like-minded community, every step taken by an INFJ toward balance is a step toward a brighter, more authentic future. We'd love to hear from you. Have you experienced these challenges or discovered your own unique strategies for growth as an INFJ? Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about transforming sensitivity into strength. If you found value in today's discussion, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to Psych IQ for more insights into the fascinating world of personality and personal development. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth exploration of the INFJ personality. Remember, every challenge holds the potential for transformation, and every moment of vulnerability is a doorway to growth. Your journey is uniquely yours, and by embracing your true self, you not only pave the way for personal development but also inspire others to do the same. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep growing. Drop your thoughts, share your insights, and let's build a community that thrives on understanding and transformation. We invite you to comment, share, and connect. Your voice is a vital part of this journey. Psych IQ, where psychology meets personal empowerment.